Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today we have our mini challenge in the challenge. It's a pretty easy one to start with. We are going to be making treat bags, or like glassine bag style bags for our journals. These can be used for pockets. You can use them for just for a little bag that carries through, has a tag or something in it, or to hold a card, any of those things. I know that my journal's going to need a couple of extra pockets, so I'm going with this. We're going to start with, these are all scraps. Remember, this is Scrap Buster, so I am trying to use up scraps. So let's start with this little scrap of the roll of paper. And then I do have the wrapping paper and I have tissue paper. And so those are my three choices. And so I have a piece here. I'll measure it for you. This is the funny ruler. We are 6.5 inches. By 6, 7, 8.25, and that's just how the scrap ended up, and that's what I'm going to go with. So I'm going to go ahead and fold in one side, and I'm going to pretend like this bottom down here is my straight edge. Okay, so that down there. Then I'm going to come and I want to give at least 1/4 of an inch that I would be able to glue down. Okay, and that's going to be pretty close, because if you see up there, this piece here is not straight. So we're going to bring it in a little bit more so that we have something to glue. Okay, so I'm going to add my glue across the bottom. Okay, that'll glue that down. And then this will go across. Okay, so just like we did before, we'll glue that down. Now we'll come across here real quick, right up at the edge of my paper. And I'm going to put a little over here just in case. Just in case. Okay? And there I have my little treat bag pocket. Okay, so I have one ready. And next I'm going to go with the flamingo. So I'm going to bring it in. Okay, fold it. Bring this piece in. And fold it. I think I can get 2 out of this. Okay, so looking at the front, yeah, I'll do across so I don't lose this one. Okay, so I'm going to fold that so I get an idea of where to cut. Oh, perfect. You get to cut right along a line. I like when that I like when that happens. Okay. So make sure I'm on the right line. Okay. So it's this one right here. And I can go ahead and make this extra one and have it possibly ready for the upcoming Flamingo Tropical. Actually, we're calling it Tropical Collab. We'll have it on Fridays, but it's going to be the Tropical Collab. Okay, and we'll come over here. These are pretty easy. Easy and easy peasy, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll put our glue along there. And I think we can just put it along here and not waste any extra glue. Okay, lay this down. Bring it over. Make sure we're straight. Okay. Treat bag number 2. You could just get a bunch of these and have them ready, I think. Whatever projects you have coming up, using up some of your larger scraps. If you tend to do things in certain themes or colors, you could definitely have this ready and ahead. Okay, so this is my extra one. Might as well, because like I said, I have that coming, and I think, I mean, I haven't even used the stuff for the collab yet, and I have at least enough to do one journal over here. Okay, so this will be a shorter, thicker one, but with him right in the middle. Okay. And then for the tissue, I thought I would go ahead and leave it as it is, okay, like this. You see how it's folded? It's a nice, a nice thickness of tissue. And I was thinking, okay, so this is the folded side. And yeah, it does have a fold in it. That's okay. Okay, so like that. See where we can bring this back to like that. Okay, so that could be the fold, and then we can cut on this fold. Okay, I just thought it would be cool to have a way of using some tissue in case you have tissue in your stash. Okay, so you could go ahead and glue those pieces down. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, I'm going to put that one down. Okay, then I'm going to put glue on this. I am going to glue. I just noticed that there is a little compromise here, so I'm going to put some glue down that will hold that. Okay. It just was ripped a little bit in. Okay, there. We'll go across there and across there. Pull this one over. And you guys have seen me do this with book pages. I'm just going to make sure that those three are stuck together. Okay, so this gives me this here. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and glue this side down. On any of them, if you see a place that is going to get stuck when you try to put things in and out of it, then you can go ahead and glue that down. Okay, so I have 3 pockets plus my extra. Okay, so I have a tissue bag. Look at that. Perfect. And there's my little one. We'll put this one over on the side. Of course, this one is going to be perfect, like to hold one of these cards in it. Okay, then I've got this one. Okay, and I have this one. So I have my 3 treat bags. I really like the way this is going. Okay, so I have this piece. Again, remember this is Stash Buster, so I'm going to use items from my stash. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to cut this right here. Well, I've got scissors. I'm going to cut that right there. Put that up in my scrap place. And then I'm going to come over here and get an idea of where my pocket ends. Okay, and I'm going to make a little pocket down here at the bottom. Okay, using a scrap that I had, just waiting to get used. Okay, just like that, like that. Okay, now I'm going to put glue on my 2 edges, the little side pieces here, and just a little bit of glue across the bottom. That is going to be my pocket. I set it on here. And these will come around the sides. And that way my pocket is as big as the bag. Okay. Okay, so we can come in with a card or something and it can go in the front there. Okay, so there's its pocket. Now this one, for its pocket, I think I'm going to go ahead and use I have this. It's sticking together. Okay, I think it looks pretty tropical. I kind of like the 2 pieces together. I'm going to help them stay stuck. It is a Post-it note. Again, from my stash. And for that pocket, I'm going to go ahead and add this. Okay, so that will be that pocket. So treat bag with pocket. Okay, then for this last one, I like that, but I don't know how I'm going to get it on there. We have some of these. It's just a little bit big. I kind of like this. And we could sew that one on. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut this down just a little bit. I'm going to sew this on and I'll be right back. And that will give us a pocket over here. Okay, so we've stitched the pocket on this one. Okay, so that gives us that. And we'll have a place for something here. Okay, there and there. This one has here and here. This one has this down here and this up here. So now you are to go ahead and find or make bases of things to go in your 6 pockets. Okay, so I do have okay, so I'm thinking that this with this on it, and then when I find a flamingo sticker so the flamingo shows through, I think that that will be a fun way of doing this. Okay. The bow. Okay. I think I did. Okay. We'll go with, well, you know what? It might be worth it to use a double. Okay. I think you'll still be able to see those through that vellum. There. Not super bright, but there you go. It says bingo. I like that. Okay, so that's one card. Well, this one just popped right out, but it's not going to work for there. Okay, for okay, so this will give me a base. Look at there, it fits perfect in there. Okay, that's all you're doing is looking for a base. And of course, if you come up with something that you can add to your pocket, you might go ahead and add that. So this was in my stash here. This is from the calendar. Okay, I love that. Love that. Okay, so we need a little something for in that pocket. I have oh, I don't want to lose these because I think I want to use those in my little golden book. Remember, we're doing little golden books in here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. That's going to be the two for there, tentatively. Okay, now I don't want to go huge over here. I have purple, I have green. I really wish I still had some blue. Okay, what I was thinking, I was wondering if we could make something like this out of the file card. Well, let's try it anyway, even though... Okay, so if we folded that like that, right, and then cut this down, and came across, we'd have something like that. I like that. Okay, but I'm going to use this bright one. Okay, so that gives me that, but remember, you can do that same idea out of a file card, which I think is really kind of cool. Okay, over here, this is the right width. So okay, how deep do we need it? 3 deep? Okay. The other side has your lines on it. I'm going to go ahead and glue this. Okay. Glue that one down. Okay, so that takes us almost to the top, so perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put glue across here. And then I'm going to try and place it about the same. You could actually measure it if you're concerned. Okay, and these two pieces were within, or should be, within the bottom of this one. Okay, so we've made a waterfall. Okay, and that top piece will stick out. Okay. We have for me, it's better. Let's go ahead and I'm going to try and finish these. But you need to have 3 pockets with what you're going to put in them. Remember, I had this washi. Oh, okay. I'll give this some flamingos at the top. So your mini challenge in the challenge, it can go into any project or it can go into your stash to wait for an upcoming project. Okay, so we have this waterfall, and you'll be able to go ahead and write on these pages. You can fold them when you're ready to use them. The other thing is you could make it so if this was, you know, you could have it go over the front of something also. I hate that we're out of whack. I should take it back off and put it back on. Yeah, bloopers are staying in today because it's my first day back in the craft room after my vacation to go see our Arizona grandkids. I had a great time hanging out with them on their little mini farm. And it was very hot. If you saw the video with Kara and myself, in the video I said it was 115. Well, when I got back to the car, it was actually 118. It was a very warm little vacation. I'm telling you. Okay, so I'll be able to decorate this, and I think that that's going to be a really fun little card to go in here. Lots of journaling space there. Okay, so this one has its Project Life card, just right in there, and this large card. Okay. So that is awesome. And this one has the little mini file card, and then it needs something else. And I'm kind of really liking these cards. Ooh, see, that would look cool. But it doesn't fit. So we'll save that for someplace else. I have this one, also does not fit. Okay, I have this that is just barely too big. And I have these pictures also. Okay, I'm thinking we'll go with this and we'll cut it down to fit. Okay, so here, I pulled. There we go. Let's see how that fits. Okay, so it's going to stick out the top, and so we can just decorate the top Okay, so possibly one of those clusters we'll be making would work up there really well. I kind of want to go with something with these colors, possibly from that roll of paper, huh? I have a roll of paper scrap here. I like this because it helps with bringing this down here. Go with the ticket. I think that's a good start, and we'll see where it fits on a page. Okay. So we watched The Lost City with Sandra Bullock last night, and for me, it was the perfect movie for the end of my vacation. I enjoyed it. It was, I don't know, it wasn't as crazy hilarious as I was hoping, but it was funny, and I did enjoy it, and I'm glad I watched it. I had gotten 2 times in a row. Okay. We don't have cable. And so the last couple of Super Bowls, we have not been able to get them. And so I went ahead and got their, one year it was Paramount, one year it was Peacock, and I had forgotten to unsubscribe to the Paramount one. And I got charged the other day, and I was like, well, I'm going to go see what's on there and at least watch something. And so that was one of the things that I saw was on there, and I was like, okay, I want to watch that. And so I did. Okay, so I do have this little bit of flamingos, and I think I'm going to just rip that. Add that here. So just collaging. We have some flamingos. I like the numbers, and then I'm going to add this little gold pineapple that I had found in my, this was actually in my planner stuff. And since there really hasn't been a lot going on, there hasn't been a lot to plan, so okay, I like that. I like that. It's just a card. It made it part of the ensemble. So again, you're making 3 of the treat bags, okay? And you could actually make treat bags for a party or something doing this same way. So you're going to fold them like we did. And then you are adding a pocket of some type. Okay, so I added this piece down here, the strip pocket. I added a pocket to the front here. This was using Post-it notes that I had, and 2 of them were stuck together, so that ended up perfect. And then this one I sewed my pocket on, and it was a decorative vellum that I had gotten from Spectrum Art Creations. Then you need 6 bases for your pockets. So you need something in each of the 3 made pockets and something in each of the treat bags. So that is the mini challenge in the challenge. The 3 pockets and the 6 inserts. Okay? And then I have an extra one that I'll be able to use for possibly for the upcoming challenge. But also remember, I did have, after I made my journal pages, I have all these pages left. So I can either make another journal real quick before, and this could go in here. Okay, so that's a possibility. Okay, so your mini challenge in the challenge. The 3 treat bags and with 3 pockets and the 6 inserts. And then you can decorate them if you like. Like I said, I like to have things decorated and ready if I can. And then there you go. So the other thing about your mini challenge in a challenge, remember, it does not have to go in the project you're working on right now. So if these don't fit, then I can save them and put them in other future projects, or I can give them away. So which one was your favorite? And have you made the little treat bags before? I hope that this is a fun thing to add to your repertoire of things to make. And so tomorrow we'll be back with an element. I still have quite a few of my So Glad You're Here elements to make. So again, I am so glad you're here, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. The deadline for this challenge will be the 25th of July, and you put your finished project pictures in the mini challenge in the challenge 7.3 post that is in the July challenge group. Okay, if you're interested in the challenge that we're doing in July, the details videos in the description box down below. We'd love to have you join us. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.